something still. Tap to give, heart, and share out in the first 24 hours. If you find me on Catch, thanks for taking the effort to come and find me. Welcome. Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? You guys ready for Planning 101? We're on night 15. Some crazy. Hello. Hey, Ashley. Hey, Alice. All right, you guys know the routine. Pop your name up there so I can say hi to you. And because I'm going to learn everybody's name this year. Hey, Laura. Hey, Crystal. Candace. Rochelle. Awesome. Maria. Paula. You guys are awesome. Thanks. I know, so do I. I love this song. I don't care that it says shut up because every time it comes on, I'm like jamming, dancing. Hey, Katrina. Exactly. Shut up and dance with me. We don't need to talk about anything else. Just start dancing. Nikki, Aaron, Tina. Awesome. Hey, Heather. Blessed and busy. I like your screen name. Hey, Jill. All right, you guys are coming in. I'm going to flip you around so we can get set up. Nice to meet you guys. I might have to turn some lights off. Woo. Sorry. I might have to turn the lights. It has been a while though, hasn't it? All right, so we're going to get like things all straight. Ooh, I may need to turn those. Bear with me. I'm going to turn those off. Hello. Give me 1 second, you guys. Let me turn those off. Ooh, dark. All right, hang on. We got to get a little mood lighting going on here. Okay, sorry. Hey. All right, I gotta finish the song, you guys. It's like, I can't just like turn it off. We had a blast. Yes, I am on Catch. Did you see my sign in the beginning? It's Chaotic Blessing. You can find me on Catch. Tell me if it's too dark. When we get to like the planning section, I'll flip the lights back on. It looks familiar, doesn't it? Hey, Katie. Yeah, we had a planning day today, and it was so much fun. All right, let me get some spotlight. All right, that's going to work. Yep. All right, our song's almost over. I guess we can end it. Oh, you're fine. You're fine. All right. I am jamming. You guys, I love music. I love music. So I apologize for lighting, but I'm in my kitchen today because I had like everything set up still, and I didn't really want to like move everything around and go upstairs, so we're gonna do this from my kitchen. I didn't. Somebody asked me that the other day. I haven't. What do I like about Happy Planners? One, I like the amount of space that they give you to plan your day. And two, I love that you can take pages out and put them in very easily. A5s are very similar, but you don't have as much space. I write big, and so I love the Happy Planner for that reason. And we're just going to have bad lighting all over the place. I am sorry, you guys. House lighting. Why didn't they make it so that we could scope better? I mean, come on, what were they thinking? Yes, the arc punches work for the Happy Planner. Yep. All right, I got my mug. See my lipstick ring? All right, you guys. So tonight we are going to talk about using, oh, yay. Yeah, I saw that, Brittany. Yay, I'm so glad you got them. So we're going to talk about using our planners as journal keepers. You can get a Levenger punch on Amazon really cheap, or you can spend the money to buy the heavy duty one at Staples or online for about $40. Yes, and Mamby's bringing out their own punch. It'll be after CHA, and most likely March, sometime between March and May. I use the Happy Planner for my day-to-day planning for me and my family. I use my Carpe Diem for business and designing, and then I use my Traveler's Journals for my Bible studies, for different journals I'm keeping, my brain dump, things of that nature, maybe some challenges I'm doing at the time, so that's what I use for that. And then I just got my own Color Crush, and I got the purple and lilac and white one, and it's adorable, and I'm getting ready to set that up for something special. So, all right, I'm sorry about the lighting, you guys. I know it's really bad, but so we're going to talk about taking your planner, and when you're done with that week, what happens? Like, I keep my weeks and I move stuff over, but what happens to that week? It's just sitting there. So, what better way to record your memories down with the stuff that you did that week with pictures from that week? And so we have all these photos on our iPhones or our Androids, whatever phone you're using, and they just sit there. They just sit there, and most of them are, excuse my language, but they're crappy photos. I mean, they're just like spur the moment photos. They're not great clarity. They're just capturing that instant moment. And so a great way to do is just to take, oh, okay, thanks, Bridget. Take those photos, print them off, and I'll show you. I've already done this week, so I'm ready to go for this week's. I print them off on a custom size on one sheet of sticker paper, like label paper, and I print them off, and they're 1.4 by 2 inches. And you can set the shape, or I should say shape, but the size of your photos in almost any photo software that you're using. And so you can just set it to whatever planner you're using, pick a size. You can still trim them down if you need to. And do it weekly, like when you're wrapping up one week and starting the next, print them off. It doesn't take very much time. Okay, I am going to flip you guys around, and we can, and we can talk about this. All right, so give me a second while I rearrange the camera. You guys are gonna look at my countertop. Yay! All right, so I'll show you a couple times layouts I've done, so you can kind of get the gist of it, and then we'll talk about a couple other ways that you can memory keep. Yeah, I know, I apologize like 15,000 times. Okay, so we're gonna get the majority of this in here. Okay, you guys can see all right? Tell me if you can't see. Yes, I saved them, of course. I want to know what went on in my life when I can't remember anymore. I need to remember, you guys. Like, our memory is not, you think it's going to be good, and it's not. It really isn't. So, help it. And the best way to help it out, how do I store my old pages? I have more rings. Oops, I need to fix my volume. I have an additional set of rings, and so once I'm done with them, I usually keep a couple months worth of my planner pages in, and then once I don't need it, maybe every quarter, I switch them onto another set of rings, and they are off to the side. I didn't get the herbal vitamins. So you can see on this page, like these are Happy Planner rings. These are the larger set. I don't particularly like the larger ones. I really like the smaller ones. I tried the larger thinking, oh, I can get more in it. I could be bulkier, and it wasn't a good idea. No, in my current set, I'm using the smaller ones. I'll show you. This is my current set, and I'm using the smaller ones. I do just because I like the little hearts in the middle of them, but you can use the arc ones. They work just fine. I have a little arc binder that I use specifically for designing, and it works perfectly too. Yeah, so I'm going to use this, let's use this for example. So this was a week. My daughter was student of the month, and so I put a little picture of the whole entire class next to it. Oh, I could probably turn it this way. It'd be easier for you guys to see. Is that a little bit easier? Yeah, I do have the Arc Punch. I have both, Arc and Levenger. Let's see if I can put this over there. No. Okay. Michaela, my daughter, who's now 5, was being silly. She was trying on her Halloween costume ahead of time, and so I put that in there. And then, yeah, then I used a little insert that I could go back and journal on, which we're going to cover that in a little bit. The price. And the Levenger can only punch 1 page at a time. So you guys keep going. I'm going to turn the other light on now that it's, there you go. Okay. Yes, Arc is a lot more expensive, but you can do more pages with it. We did an IKEA road trip, and my daughter was like loving the couches, so I put a picture there. And then you can go back and see I actually wrote in some details. This day we were out and about, and so I didn't really need to plan. And so I came in here and I journaled. IKEA rocks. We went to Pittsburgh with Jolene to give her first experience, and we went to Trader Joe's. Very simple, but helped me remember. Over here, we worked on the mud room, and so I journaled a little bit about that because there really wasn't anything on that day going on. However, if your pages are full of planning, you can always insert any type of journaling card, cardstock, anything. Put your pictures on it and then journal next to it. You'll see on this one too. We went to the pumpkin patch, so we did pictures. And I just went in and I filled in the spots that were empty. I had extra pictures this week, so I mean, this is literally like just thin piece of paper that I cut up. You can put a picture, the whole picture in. She was so excited about her hair was long enough for a bun. So that's why I put it in there. Addison got her hair cut that day. We did fall decorating. They dressed up like played doctor to prep. Yeah, and so I don't need what I planned this week, but I want these memories because why am I planning? I print them like these type of pictures. These type of pictures I'm just printing on sticker paper at home, just through my own little printer. This one was actually printed on my printer, and then I have some now that I'm using my Canon Selfie, but this was just from my regular printer on photo paper. Easy peasy. It is. It is. That's what it becomes. It just becomes your memory. Here's another week that we did. When I am printing on this for just my pictures, I get the least expensive or the most inexpensive. These are 1.4 by 2. I get the least expensive paper I can find, like at Walmart. The dollar store sometimes has it. No, don't toss it, you guys. These are your memories. This is the Happy Planner. When you are planning, you're planning your life. And what better way to record down than to put the pictures in of what you did that week as you were planning? That's what's going on with our lives. That's what's happening. We had a trip to the farm this week, which was in my planner, and so I put little pictures in it. The kids, gosh, let's see if I can pull this one. The kids were playing Box Trolls because we had just watched the movie all together, and so they played it. And this is like, oh no, you have a great night. Good night. And with your, so then you have your planning. I get a new Happy Planner each year because I want the pages that come in the Happy Planner, so I get a new one each year. What was I saying? I'm sorry. I forget my thought at this point in time. I'm sorry. I lost my train of thought. Let me put that in. Okay. Yes, they're pretty. They changed up some of the, they just changed the colors and some of the extra design elements, but they left the layout the same. Another way to journal in your planner or to memory keep in your planner is by inserting little journal cards. I am most happy when I pause to recognize my blessings. So you can put little things like that in. Let's see, I have a couple weeks I need to catch up on. All right, I will show you. Let's move on to my other one. Set that one off to the side. No, it doesn't take very much time. I can, I was actually going to do this week with you guys. All right, so that's my month. Okay, so this was my birthday week, and so I added in, let's see, I can't see. Yeah, you can use, okay, so these are Project Life little cards. You can use something like that, and then you just pop them in. You can use index cards. I've used index cards before. Yeah, you can put little church sermon notes in it. Let me see, I have one. Hang on, you guys. I'm missing your comments right now if you're talking to me. So sorry. Okay, postcards that you get in the mail, you can punch and put in there. This was really cool. We got an invitation, and so I kept the envelope and I put like little things that I wanted to remember for the week inside there and kept it in there. And so now my planner has become my memory keeper, my like little mini junk journal, all in one. Yep, you can cut down any type of scrapbook paper whatsoever. So I wanted to record down what I had done for my birthday. Yeah, absolutely. You could put as many of these as you want. So like we'll move on to my week this week. So I'm getting ready to, exactly, and cherish them more. I'm getting ready to, this is my go-to. This is my ATG gun. This is what I use all the time. I love it. Hey Patty, I love it, I love it, I love it. Other than that, I use Tombow, has great adhesive, little mini glue dots. Yes, exactly. And then it refills. You actually just refill it. So it makes buying adhesive a lot cheaper. Yes, Tombow is great adhesive. All right, so this is my current week that I'm in. I'm gonna show you how quick and easy this is. Let me just, you did? Oh, cool. Yeah, you can get them in Hobby Lobby. The cheapest place I found them is actually online. Joann's has them too, so you could get them at Joann's and use your coupon, which, yeah. So I just go through and I cut my stuff out. Good night, Lauren. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Don't forget your make over your mornings. You can go all month without Target shopping. See, that's easy for me. I don't live close to a Target, so I can easily go an entire month without going to Target. Although I would rather not be able to, but I can. Because they have goodies all over the place. Sure. Give me a second. Let me finish cutting these out, and I will do that for you. If I forget after a few minutes, pop your question back up. All right. So I have a few of those. This week I didn't take as many pictures. I was a little not taking very many, but Yeah, see, I have a Joann's here, but I have to drive quite a ways to get to Michael's and even further to get to Hobby Lobby. No, it's double-sided tape. Here. Alright, so you just hold it, you click this to hold it down, you rub it, you let go of the clicker, and you pull it up, and it gives you a straight line of adhesive. It's double-sided. And it's really strong. It takes a bit to do it. I don't know. It's like $10, $15 for a box of like 6, I think. I think you could get 2 rolls for, I haven't bought it in a while, I'm sorry. I buy it in bulk. So I would say, I think you could get 2 rolls at Joann's for $6.99, I think. But I'm probably wrong, and somebody can correct me. And I can just say, yep, I'm wrong, because I have no problem doing that. Alright, so there's my pictures from this week. And they all mean different things. Bible study, we finished. Yeah, and we finished, Jason finished our washer dryer stand, and so that was something that I wanted to remember. And so literally you don't have to necessarily put it on that exact day if you can't, say if it's full or you don't want to cover up what you're working on. But some of the stuff, it's like, okay, that was just a note for what I need to do that day. And so I can just stick it down. And then I can go in and take my pen, which I lost. There we go. And over here I can just say, and put a little note. And then on here, and of course I'm having a hard time thinking of what I want to say because I'm doing it with you guys on here. These are just little tags that I printed off. You can use anything. You could use a scrap piece of paper, you could use cardstock, you could use an old envelope. It wouldn't really, you can use anything. This is a little picture. I actually Instagrammed this picture. New planners. My advice for new planners is think about the way, we actually did this Planning 101, night 1 and night 2 would be really great for you. And I'm not just saying that because I want you to go watch it. I'm saying that because we really covered about starting off planning and how to figure out what type of planner you are. Because you need to think about your mental process before you purchase the planner. Are you a time blocker? Do you need to block off your day by times? Or do you just need to list a whole bunch of stuff? Do you need to do you think vertically? Do you think horizontally? Like, you just kind of have to think about. Yeah, I just printed, well, it was a photo, so I did. So, and I'm going to write here what she said to me. She said, look, Mom, it's you. You're an angel, but with red hair like me. And considering how she was behaving this week, it really touched me because she was definitely being a red-headed angel. Yeah. They are Planning 101, and they are on my Catch account. Yes, I'm printing photos on sticker paper. Cool. Can you turn it down in there? I can hear myself. My husband's listening to me, guys. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, this one's like not catching. Catch. KATCH.me. And it is a website where you can go find people's Periscopes that they've saved if they've signed up for an account. And so you just go to catch.me/chaotic blessing. Yes, thank you. Yeah, Avery's good to use. You can use inexpensive, find some cheap sticker paper for this, you guys, because you just want to record the memory down. You don't need to spend a lot of money. And so I put this one here because I actually want to journal here about what they were doing. My son actually, he has an app on his iPad. Excuse me, I have to sneeze. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Yeah, 8.5 by 11 sticker paper. I just do a full sheet and then I cut it out and I literally peel off the backs and I just, you know, cut it out. Thank you. And so he said, hey, let's read our Bible before we play. Thanks, Katie. Oh, thanks, Janet. All right, and so I'm going to put yesterday I worked on organizing all my ribbon, and it was quite an accomplishment. I know that seems silly to some of you guys, but yes, I took a picture of it, I Instagrammed it, and I'm putting it in my planner. I actually, yes, I pick out the photos that I want that week and then print it out, even if it doesn't fill the page up. Even if it doesn't fill the page up. I just do one. That's why I say get inexpensive paper. I keep them in these little boxes that it was on the beginning of the scope. That's my ribbon right there. So that's how you turn your planner into a journal keeper after the week is done. I do this all after the week is done. Okay? And then I was looking at it going, I need more. Yes, it's very easy. You just select custom and I don't know what software you have. I have a Mac and you can select custom and you can change the size. And I do 1.4 by 2 because it just fits really nicely. And then my pictures that are this way will print 2 by 1.4. Oh, well, thank you. I've been doing this for a long time, so. Then you should have software. It allows you to select a custom size. I do 1.4 by 2, and it just depends on what planner you have. If you have a smaller planner like a Carpe Diem, the pages that are on the inside, get to them, are a little bit smaller, so you might want to adjust to whatever planner you're using. You just change your picture size. Okay? It doesn't have to be precise. Because sometimes in some of my pages they were a little bit too big, and so I cut them down and I cropped them to fit where I wanted them to be used at. And so I'm going to go in and then I'll journal on this about what she said to me, and I'm going to journal about this, about what my kids were doing, and then I can come in here and put, you know, maybe what I was reading that morning that blessed me, and I'm going to come right here, I'm going to say, Yes, this is last week. These spaces for the vertical planner are 1.5 by, depending on which planner you have. If you have the one that does not have the strips on up here, it's 1.5 by 2.5, I believe. But if you have these pages where it has the strip, they're 1.5 by 2.25. So they're just a little bit different. Trying to make sure I have all the stuff at my fingertips for you guys. Okay. So that's what I wanted to show you guys. That is how easy it is. It doesn't take very much time. And then literally I will spend just a few minutes writing in here. I've wrapped up that week and I am ready to move on to my next week and I can plan it. So it really does not take. I have this version. I kept it on here because people kept on asking me, but I don't use their covers. I make my own. Yes. But I left this on here because I had so many people ask, well, which one are you using? So this was this, and I actually picked it up because this was the one I originally wanted, but it wasn't available. So I got a different one, and then I found this one, and I love it. Yeah, this is my favorite. And then like this is my meals section where I put my past menus and my master list of meals that I'm rewriting, so they're on there. And then we'll go into, and I think even this one, I might do, I was just saying that the larger rings are a little bit harder. Yeah, it just makes it a little bit easier to remember things. Your mind needs 2 of your 5 senses to recall a memory the best way. We can't include smell because that's your #1 memory recaller, but vision is the next one. And so if you can see this, I can see my memory, I'll recall it faster, even faster than just writing it down. So it's a visual recall. So until they can make these sniff and smells, we're just going to have to rely on pictures. Marking down now that half the planner is obsolete. Oh. So, and then you can use the backs of these. Like I'll probably write, and I may want to write a verse on here. So that's just another way. All right, I'm going to flip you guys up if I can. I use it, I do it from my computer. I just use iPhotos on my computer. My inexpensive, I usually get at the dollar store or Walmart. Yeah, my inexpensive, I'm gonna have to block these lights. My inexpensive photo paper I get wherever I can find it the cheapest, and I try to buy it in a good sized chunk because it is lower price per sheet when you buy it in larger quantities. So I usually try to buy it by like 25, 50, or 100 if I can get it up to 100. The dollar store has been carrying it lately, so you can do that. Yeah, see, that's a great way. You're doing, oh, thank you. You're doing the same thing. I just tend to really, I like to look at my stuff and I like to feel it and see it, and so I do it in my planner. You're not having enough room. Yeah, I write big, and so I need something that I can use. I can just like sprawl out, and so I know what my needs are, and so I found something that matched how I plan and how I think. And I think that's one of the most important things that people need to remember. Don't try to make yourself fit into a planner. Find a planner that fits you. So maybe you need to add more note pages to your current planner if it's the right size, like you want to carry it around with you, but you don't have enough to write. Maybe try a different layout of your pages. Yeah, my planner stays on the counter. It's where it's at unless I know that I'm going to be out and about somewhere and I have like an extended period of time. But even then, I usually take one of my traveler's notebooks. When I'm gone for long periods of time, I will. If I'm just gonna, most of the time, if it's just short, quick, maybe I'm going to a doctor's office and I want something to be able to, if I think of something, I take a traveler's notebook with me, and I always have a notebook in here that I can just jot anything and everything down, and I have my brain dump with me, and I use those. Oh, no problem. This lighting, I am so sorry. I don't, It's okay. It's okay. There's no stupid questions. Yeah, the Happy Planner, they came out with actual a fitness planner. The easiest way, you can either email me. Hang on, I'll flip it around. Okay, you can email me at chaoticblessing@gmail.com, or if you want to message me on Instagram or Twitter with that handle, you can. So or if it's a question about stickers, then you can just go to my Etsy store, which is Chaotic Blessing, and you can leave me a message there. I try to do the best I can. I answer questions as fast as I can. So. You can look in Michael's or Hobby Lobby if they still have them out. It was a short release. You might want to carry. Okay, I can't do anything about the lighting, you guys. I have all of my major appointments and where we're going and what we're doing on my on my phone calendar. So I keep an electronic calendar too, but that doesn't have sweep the floors, clean the stairs, things like that on that. It has doctor's appointments, it has the kids being out of school, it has basketball, tumbling, so I know where everybody in my family is, and it's color coded by person. And then we're all linked together. And so my teenage daughter is linked. She knows what's going on. My husband has the same one. So we all have, we do the family share. Oh my gosh. Maybe the lighting's bothering me more than it's bothering you guys, but it's really bothering me. That's why I use my Happy Planner, because my month at a glance, I fill out based on what's on my phone. Yes. You can. Yep, and Joanne's has coupons out now too. Yeah, reoccurring things, that's what I do. You put your sunglasses on, Katie. I'm gonna knock you out, girl. So, those are my suggestions for I can't do it anymore. All right, y'all are just gonna follow me because we're gonna go sip someplace else. How many journals do I have? Good question. Well, I have every Bible study I've done, I still have those. I have, no, they don't, but competitors sometimes take their coupons. I have just junk, like literally I used scrap paper to put this one together. I have my routine, my brain dump, my to-do brain dump journal that I keep. It also has my ideas that I have that I haven't really developed into anything or that I want to do something with. And then I'm starting a new section called Blessings Abound, where as I think of something I'm blessed about, that comes to my mind, I'm going to record it down there. Oh, my quick cleanup list? Yeah, that's to remind me, like, okay, if we have 15 minutes, what can I get done? If I have 30 minutes, what can I get done? So this is my quick cleanup. And it's broken down to 15-minute stuff, 30-minute stuff, and 60-minute stuff. And this is based on my house. So you kind of have to base it on what works for you in your house. So I know how much I can get done in a 15-minute time period. Okay, you guys are walking with me because I can't stand that lighting anymore. Yeah, so it also helps me with my kids. I can say, okay, Kendall, go pick something from the 15 minutes quick cleanup because she's in trouble, or Coda because they can read. The little girls, they'll do it with me. Yeah, but I don't want to have a whole entire day that is dedicated to just cleaning. Like, I don't want that. So I do it all throughout the entire week. I don't want to spend my entire day cleaning on Saturday. That's not how I want to spend my weekend. I want to spend my weekend having fun with my family and enjoying them. So if we do all the quick stuff throughout the week and we spread it out, then what we have on the weekend is maybe some big things, but it doesn't take us as long. So, that's kind of how I've incorporated. Plus, it's a good idea, like, okay, after dinner, we have some extra time, let's do some quick cleanup. And then that way, because I mean, I have to do laundry every day, or we do as a family. The kids, I'm really working on, well, my daughter, she does her own. I'm teaching Coda how to do his, and then the little girls help us out. But yeah, split them up. Exactly, exactly. And you're being pulled in 15 million different directions, and so it's better if you break it up. I also have, here's one of my past ones. I have different sections of my house, and I have what can be done on certain days, and it's like completely broken up. Some things are every day, like we pick up every single day. 15-minute tidy, yeah, it works. Dusting, I usually dust on certain days. I'll vacuum on certain days. I mean that. In the kitchen, things that get done every single day. The counters get wiped down every single day. The sinks get done. The dishes get done. Do I have a washi collection? I have a little bit of a washi collection. Not a lot. I just have a little bag of it. So I break that down. Our bedrooms, they don't really need to be done on a daily basis except for picking up. And so I really try to have the kids work on their bedrooms on Friday so that they can have their weekend a little bit free and it's clean and it's picked up and it's more of a blessing for the entire weekend. So that's something that we work on. And then Saturday is bathroom day, and so we clean the bathrooms on Saturday, but we have 4 bathrooms, so we need our Saturday mornings to clean the bathrooms all together. And I spread out who those. You need the 15th. Well, it really is specific to my house, but I can take a picture and share it on Instagram if you would like. You're decluttering right now? That's awesome. That's awesome. Decluttering is a great thing. I'm constantly decluttering. Oh, cool. A couple times. Yeah, I'm talking about like deep cleaning. I'll still like clean the mirrors or wipe down the, if something's messy, we'll wipe it down. But I'm talking about like, it's chaotic blessing with no G. No, I don't think we've talked about it, but I actually haven't posted it. I can. I use this insert and I break it down to room sections. Example, the downstairs, upstairs, the kitchen, bathrooms, and bedrooms. And then I listed the things that I want done on a weekly basis in there. And then if I have extra, like we had guests coming, so we needed the guest bedroom cleaned, I use the back for like random, maybe it's something that we're going to deep clean and it's not on my normal list, so I'll do that. And what I did was I stood in that room and I said, okay, what in this room needs to be cleaned on a weekly basis? And I made a list. And then I moved to the next one and I really thought, what in this room needs to be cleaned? And so that it fits more your life and your family. We have a lot of windows, we have glass doors, so they need to be done frequently because you see them all over the place. And so some houses you may not need to keep that on your weekly cleaning list. Maybe that's only on your monthly cleaning list, but on mine I need it on a weekly basis because it's just, that's all you see is the glass doors and windows in my house. I wish it wasn't that way some days because windows are a pain to clean. So, oh, well, good, good. I'm telling you, take a 15-minute, just like, what can you get done in 15 minutes, and then stop. Okay, good. Go work on it. I'll see you tomorrow at 2. So that's what I had for you guys tonight. I just kind of wanted to get the introduction of, yeah, mine does too. We use Norwex cloths, so she calls it her pink cloth and her purple cloth. And so she's like, I need my pink cloth. And then she'll come back and be like, I need my purple one. And then cleaning them. Well, that's awesome. Yeah, do what works for you and your family. And just remember, you got to make it your own. Whatever works for somebody else is not going to work necessarily for you. Your house is different. Your family structure is different. Your timeline is completely different. Thank you. That's very sweet. So you just need to figure out what works for you and your family in your life, in your season of life right now. This was not my list a couple years ago when I had a 22-month-old and a newborn. That wasn't my list. I was completely different. I have older kids now, and so they can help out. And so that has changed a lot of the structure of my cleaning and my daily routine, because my theory is that if you live in this house, you help clean this house, because it takes a family to make a mess, so it takes a family to clean it up. And so all of my children have chores, including the 2.5-year-old. They all have chores that they're responsible for. And it's my job to stay on top of them. And sometimes I don't do a good job, and sometimes I do a great job. And so if I want them to do better, then I need to do better. And then we revise them and switch them up. I'm finding that some of my kids like to do certain things more than the other ones, and kind of flip-flops, and so we need to do some rotating. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I don't want my children to leave my home and not know how to clean up a kitchen, and that the microwave needs to be cleaned out on the inside and the outside, or how to do a load of laundry, or that you actually do have to mop a floor every once in a while for it to be clean. I want them to know these things. I don't want them to be the sloppy, dirty college student, because they're a reflection of me, and I want it to reflect good, or the best on me. Yes, exactly. It will. It'll make them great wives and husbands. And then if they don't get married, it'll just make them great adults that are self-sufficient, and they can take care of themselves. So I am okay with being strict. I don't have a problem with it, because I know that it benefits them. And I'm learning that, so my daughter's 15, and she's actually coming back to me and saying, I'm really glad you taught me how to do this. Good night. You're welcome. Yeah, that to me is not acceptable. Like, that person wouldn't be approved to marry my child. Be like, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, my husband is, while I'm scoping, he's in there hanging up laundry right now. He's an amazing man. He'll clean it. If it needs to get done, he helps out. I mean, it's a great thing to finally have somebody who is a team player and who wants to do it together. And it's not, well, I didn't do that. I didn't make that mess, because that's what I lived with for a long time, and it was horrible. Absolutely horrible. So anyways, so that's tonight. So I encourage you guys to take your past weeks and use them as your journals. It doesn't have to be extensive. It doesn't have to be in replace of a journal that you're actually really recording things down. It's just quick glances and quick memories that you're capturing. And it's just an easy way to go back and say, oh yeah, that is what we did this year. Because you'll find that it's January now and you remember that, but come June, you're not going to remember it. Sure, go ahead. Sorry, hiccup. So, while you're typing it, I'm just going to keep on talking. So it's just a great way to record down those memories, and you can look back and go, oh wow, we really did have a lot of fun. And moms, it really helps us remember how much that we really are doing for our families, because we have a tendency to forget. On the Christmas card bunting. Oh, that was on my wall? No, I didn't. Is that what you're talking about? I did the Christmas card junk journal. Genesis 2:15. Good. No, I didn't. I'm sorry. That can... I'm in the process of collecting a list, so if you want to send that to me, then I will put that down on my list of different crafting scopes that we can do. Because I've had a lot of people suggest things, and yay, you did! I know. I mean, come on. I was forgetting things that happened last week, and it just happened last week. I was like, oh yeah, that's right. Now, I didn't forget I got a tattoo because it was still healing, but I forgot some of the other things, so it just helps, you guys. It's just a really cool way. Of course, God gave chores. Noah built the ark. He didn't want to. God told him to do it. He was like, are you serious? I don't want to do all this work. To do anything. And now, are you getting better? Hopefully you're getting better. I will definitely pray for you. So, that's tonight's scope. I am going to get off. I need to plan for next week, and I need to work tonight. So, I had a very great day. Oh, yeah. So now you have to play some catch up. Yeah, I understand. Hey, we all are in a situation at some point in time where we're like, I need to get better. Yes, Lyme disease can be brutal. And you can't tell either. Sometimes they can't even tell that you have it, and inside you're just fighting this huge battle in your mind and your body. So you're welcome. I would love to see if any of you guys do it. So if you do it, tag me on Instagram. I love to see your post. I love to see what people are doing and what they're garnering from scopes. I don't want to just be sitting here chit-chatting and like throwing out words and it not be a benefit, because that's really the point of this, is that it can be a benefit and help others. So if you're doing it, tag me. I love to see it. And I appreciate you guys tuning in. We will be back Wednesday night at 8 o'clock. Topic to be announced. My Instagram is chaotic_blessing with no G. And I moved away from my sign. I'm sorry. Would you like, I can walk back over there. Would you like me to? All right, let's walk back over there. We'll travel together. I'm sorry. Oh, well, good. I'm glad. Okay, so we'll end it on my sign for you, okay? So you guys have a great night. So that's where you can find me. Oh, well, that's okay. As long as you're getting something out of it and it's a benefit for you. So you guys have a great night. Good night. God bless. And I will see those of you doing, see you Wednesday. Awesome. Those of you doing Makeover Your Mornings, I'll see you tomorrow at a little after 2, as soon as Stacy is done scoping. So you guys have a good night.